Hey guys, is Ishan and you're watching Data Science Devils. So in this video we are gonna learn the basics of stock market analysis using Python. So first of all you have to open Anaconda Navigator as shown here, and you have to launch Jupyter Notebook. I have already done it, and then you have to create a new Python file. Currently it's untitled, but you can give it any name. Let us give it a name: stock market basics, not basics, stock market basic analysis. Now, the first step of any data science or data analysis project is nothing but importing the libraries required for that particular project. So here I am typing the libraries which are required. First is NumPy, second is Pandas, third is import pandas underscore data reader. From pandas underscore data reader, import data as web. And then there is a library import datetime as dt. And let's say if you enter shift enter, or you run this cell, and there is one error which says that pandas underscore data reader is not available, then what you should do, you should go to environments, sorry, then go to not installed and type that library's name, and simply click on that particular library. And let's say if I want to download this, I will simply here click on apply. But right now I don't want to do that because I already have pandas data reader installed. Pandas data reader I have already installed, so I don't want to install it. Then the fifth most important library is MPL Finance. Import MPL Finance as MPF, and then hit Shift Enter, and it's done. Now this library is not present in Anaconda Navigator. If you wanna install it, then you should first of all write exclamatory mark and then simply pip install the library name. Here it is MPL Finance and then Shift Enter. But I already have, so I don't want to install it again. So the first function which we are gonna make in this stock market basic analysis is to save the CSV file of that particular company's stock market data in a particular folder in your local machine. That can either be a laptop or a desktop or a MacBook, depends upon your device. So first of all I will name it def save underscore CSV underscore from underscore Yahoo. I'm going to download it from Yahoo, and then here I will give it a name, let's say simply stock, and then I should provide this function a particular date range, like मुझे किस रेंज में चाहिए, उस कंपनी का जो स्टॉक मार्केट का जो डेटा है वो मुझे किस रेंज में चाहिए, मतलब 1 जनवरी 2020 से लेके 1 जनवरी 2021 तक चाहिए, कि 1 फेब 2020 से लेके 1 फेब 2021 तक चाहिए. So that you have to provide. So here I will write as year, that means starting year, then as month, then as day, then similarly ending year, ending month, and ending day. Sorry for that. Then start is equal to, I will convert it into a proper datetime format, dt dot datetime using this. Then ending dt dot date time, ending year, ending month, and ending day. Okay, so the date part is done. Now I want df is equal to web dot, this is a data frame, web dot data reader, then here I will write stock, and then I'm downloading from Yahoo, so I will write here Yahoo, and then here the starting date and the ending date, and then df dot to underscore csv. Here I am converting this data reader file into a CSV file, and I'm storing it in my local machine. Here I'm storing it here, so I will copy its address. It's copied, and Control V, change this slash, and then add another slash plus stock, and then here dot CSV. So it's done, and then you can return this df, that is your data frame, shift and enter. Now what I want to do, I have saved this, when I will call this function by passing the parameters, it will be saved here, but that will be a CSV file, and in order to play with my data, with my stock data, I need a data frame. So for that I need to save it in the form of a data frame. So I will define another function def save underscore df underscore from underscore csv, and here simply I am giving the stock name actually, and then here I have to write the try and except block. Here try is nothing but df is equal to this pd dot read underscore csv. It will read this file either it is available or not. Which file? So this file, I will copy it and paste it here. Now let's say this file is not available and you have done a typing mistake. So we have to write here except file not found error, and then you have to print here file is not present. You can write here anything you wanna write, depends on your mood, or else if everything is fine and you have successfully converted that to a CSV file and the file is saved there, then we have to return the particular data frame that we are reading from here. So hit shift enter. Now my next function is to calculate the percentage rate of return of each day. Like एक पर्टिकुलर कंपनी है तो उस पर्टिकुलर कंपनी का हर एक दिन कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉफिट होगा, कुछ ना कुछ लॉस होगा, तो उसका परसेंटेज रेट कितना है पर डे, तो वो अगर मुझे कैलकुलेट करना है, इफ दैट आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट, और वो चीज़ मुझे एज अ सिंगल कॉलम ऐड करनी है टू माई CSV फाइल and to my data frame, how will I do that? So this function I'm creating right now and I'm naming it def adding underscore daily underscore returns, and here this is your data frame and then your stock, and then df I will name it daily hyphen return. You can name it anything you want to name. I have named it daily return, the percentage rate column, and for calculating this, what is the formula? So I need the adjacent closest column. अभी आपको ये नहीं पता होगा कि ये क्या होता है. I have done this before. I have written this code before, so I know what's there inside in the data. So what I wanna write here, what would be the formula? The formula would be simply the adjacent closed price of ending day. मतलब डे जब एंड हो रहा था तब उसकी प्राइस कितनी थी, डिवाइडेड बाय योर एडजस्टेड क्लोज प्राइस जब स्टॉक चालू हुआ था for that particular day, and then minus 1 into 100. This is the simple formula. So I will write it quickly. df adj close divided by df adj close dot shift. Now why I am writing a dot shift, because मुझे previous day का डेटा चाहिए, like previous day का नहीं, जब डे बिगिन हुआ था तब एडजेसेंट क्लोज प्राइस कितनी थी। तो मैं यहाँ पे लिख दूंगा डॉट शिफ्ट 1 and then I will subtract it by -1. Like, this is simple mathematics to get the rate calculation. ये आपको like समझ में खुद से आ जाना चाहिए. It's very simple to understand. You are simply calculating rate, and the formula is simply ending day का rate upon beginning day का rate -1. Then इसको एक parenthesis में enclose कर दो and then multiply it by 100 to get the percentage value. As simple as that. And then I want to store it to my CSV file. So I will write here, not write, I will simply copy this thing. कदा मजदूरी नहीं करनी है हमको. df dot, okay, so control V, this I have written, and now this will simply return your df. Sorry, and then hit shift enter. Now the final function that we are gonna make is we want to calculate the total return percentage. मतलब एक पूरे साल में उस पर्टिकुलर कंपनी का टोटल रिटर्न परसेंटेज रेट कितना था, ये तो मैं कैलकुलेट कर रहा हूँ पर डे. यहाँ पे मैंने क्या किया है, हियर आई हैव सिंपली क्रिएटेड अ कॉलम and I have added that column to my CSV file and to my data frame, और मुझे पर डे का दिख रहा है. बट अगर मुझे एज अ होल देखना है, मुझे इन्वेस्टमेंट करनी है किसी कंपनी में, तो मैं ऑब्वियसली एक ऐसी कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट करूंगा जिसका परसेंटेज रेट अच्छा होगा, तो वो मुझे टोटल देख के ही पता चलेगा ना. सो आई वांट दैट टोटल कैलकुलेशन. सो आई विल नेम इट गेट अंडरस्कोर टोटल रिटर्न underscore percentage, and then df, and then you have to write here this whole thing, starting year, month, day. I'm not going to write, I'm just simply going to copy and paste. As simple as that. Now the dates present in your CSV file are in the form of a string. So you have to first of all convert your date range into a string. So for that I will write here f colon s year hyphen s month hyphen s day. Okay, and the same thing I want to do for end. So I will copy this and यहाँ पे I just wanna replace this s with e because e represents ending and s represents starting. Okay, sorry. So now I have my dates. I have to define a range. So range will be nothing but df date column is greater than or equal. It should be greater than or equal to my start, and it should be less than or equal to my end. So this is basically my range. Now here I am calculating my daily return. It is df dot loc. I am locating those dates which fall in the range that I have given. df dot loc range, and then here um, here I have to write my daily return column, daily hyphen return, this column name. Please don't write this variable. I've done this mistake before. That's why I'm telling you. Write the column name, not the variable name. Daily return, and here I need the mean. Now I've calculated the mean. df1 is equal to df dot loc range days count. Now I want the total number of days in my date range. So that is nothing but, if I want to calculate that, it will be df1 dot loc, not loc, df1 dot shape 0. लाइक शेप मुझे क्या रिटर्न करता है, रोज एंड कॉलम्स रिटर्न करता है, कितनी रोज हैं उस पर्टिकुलर रेंज में, तो उससे मुझे पता चल जाएगा कि डेज काउंट मेरा कितना है. So this will successfully return me days count into my daily return. Okay, so hit shift enter. Now we are gonna play with these functions. The first function was this. Um, yeah, successfully copied. Now you have to call that function, and now here I am calculating every stock information for Amazon company, and the short form for Amazon is AMZN in stocks. That's why I'm writing AMZN. And then year, starting year is 2020, 1st Jan 2021, 1st Jan. And then this is my data frame, Amazon, save underscore, df underscore, from underscore, CSV, AMZN. This is my CSV file. Now I have to add my daily returns column, adding underscore daily underscore returns, and here you have to pass your data frame name and then the stock name. That is nothing but Amazon. And then I want to calculate my total return percentage. So total return percentage is equal to this whole thing. Copy this, and here first of all I need to pass my data frame, which is nothing but Amazon, and then my dates. Okay, print. What I want to print here, so I want to print here this total return percentage. Copy this and paste it here. Now please don't enclose it in colon because this is a variable. Shift enter. Well, there is some error here. Name date is not defined. Well, it is saved here, this stocks data of Amazon, but why this is showing this name date is not defined, I don't know. Range is equal to df. Okay. You have to enclose it in colons. Well, I don't know this why this code is not running. Till then, I will show you the code which was running. Um, this is the learn stocks which I have made here 2 hours ago. Now this was successfully running. Shift enter, shift enter, shift enter. Again shift enter. Again shift, and now here it is returning 4.77%. That means Amazon का जो टोटल परसेंटेज रेट है वो 4% है. यहाँ पे ये जो एरर आया है ये कुछ माइन्यूट सिंटैक्स एरर है, वो सॉल्व हो जाएगा प्लीज़. लेकिन ये जो स्टेप्स है वो मेरे करेक्ट ही थे. इसका जो कोड है वो मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में ऐड कर दूंगा. आई विल ऐड इट इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स, डोंट वरी. So this was all about it. The first part is importing all the libraries and defining all the functions, and then the second part is calling all the functions, and then you will get your output. Don't focus on this file, focus on this file because it ran properly. Why it is not running right now, I have no idea. It is a syntax error, I will look into it. But if you have doubt in my code, then let's just change the company from Amazon to something else. Let us change it to Apple. Now the stock name for Apple is AAPL, and here also it is AAPL, AAPL, and as the name is Apple, I will give the data frame name Apple only. Okay, so hit shift enter. So it will return me 15.26 परसेंटेज रेट. तो अगर मुझे 2020 में जिसने लाइक एप्पल में इन्वेस्ट किया होता अमेज़ॉन के बजाय, तो उसको ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट हुआ होता. ये कंक्लूजन हम लोग ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं इस वीडियो से. और हम लोग ऐसे ही स्टॉक मार्केट्स के बारे में और डेटा साइंस के बारे में, डेटा एनालिसिस के बारे में सीखते रहेंगे. इफ़ यू वांट टू लर्न more about data science and data analysis and stock market, और मैं भी ये सारी चीज़ें सीख ही रहा हूँ पैरेलली एंड आप लोगों को सिखा रहा हूँ, ताकि इससे मैं खुद भी सीख पाऊँगा एंड आप लोग भी सीख पाओगे मेरे साथ. एंड इफ़ यू वांट टू स्टे टुगेदर, आप जुड़े रहना चाहते हैं, प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब टू डेटा साइंस डेविल्स, ताकि मेरी भी नॉलेज इंक्रीज़ हो, आपके भी नॉलेज इंक्रीज़ हो, एंड वी ऑल grow together. So bye for now.